Good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm coming through loud and clear. Right off the bat, Tyrone asking, when is the African server going to be back, and if it's actually going to be back? Well, Tyrone, the African server is up and running, so I'm going to assume that there's, like I mentioned to everybody, I assume it's got to do with the update. So we'll find out in a few days. I would say let's give it a few days and see. I know it's a more of an inconvenience, but there's no official presence in South Africa or in Africa at the moment. So I don't want to bug my contacts, if you know what I'm saying, unnecessarily the whole time. The last time I spoke to them, they said if this happens, it's when the server updates or when people sorry, let me rephrase. When something like this happens, it usually means it's got to do with the updates. Either not enough numbers updating at the same, when a new patch comes out, so not everybody kind of gets switched over in time. I think this is something else, to be honest with you. It feels like it's something else. But I do suspect it's got to do with the updates. So let's give it a few days before I'm going to bug my contacts. Denolan, what's up, guys? Can't wait for this Deathrace. It's going to be amazing indeed, sir. Devil saying, what's up, Deadbird? How's it, dear Vault? Alright, so I'm just going to... I've done a few test runs when I did that graphic for the race. Just to make sure that it was good enough. There's a few ways we can do this Deathrace, but I didn't want to make it too complicated or too hard, because the reality is there's not always enough vehicles, and... there's not always enough vehicles, and it becomes tricky with a time thing to get everybody in the starting line. It's so loud again, it's my headphones. To get everybody on the starting line at the same time to do things properly. Because the key with this event is to run it properly. Or to have everybody kind of... to give everybody the ability to get a vehicle, some weapons, some gas cans, and get to the starting line and have a competitive advantage to finish the game. That's kind of what I want to try and do. So I think we're going to make it more difficult, or maybe, okay, we'll see how the first one goes, and then we'll kind of ramp up the difficulty, maybe change the routes. There's a lot of potential for this Deathrace, especially if we can do it within the confines of that blue zone, effectively. We're also starting with only 50 players for the first one. I want to do half room to begin with. I don't know if there's enough vehicles for 100 players. Dios might be a different thing, but yeah, like I said, this is let's start with this and see how it goes. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm basically going to do the little route that we've set out. So I need to actually just pull it up again. Should have done this. Fortunately, the plane is going in my favor. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to, in a live room, I mean, I did it before. It's not difficult, to be honest with you. But if you give yourself time, I mean, I'm going to assume not everybody's going to find vehicles down here. So some people might have to go, for example, there. So I'm going to go there. Because that would be my strategy. And I think people have to think about a strategy for the Deathrace. There's no point in going to land there, I think. I mean, a few guys are going to do it, and there should be a few guys. But if I'm going to be playing like I'm doing now, I would land just kind of distance away from there. Obviously in a place, and I didn't plan this properly. Oh, there we go. Another cat visiting us. Hey, I'm playing. This is important. You can't interrupt me now. What's this? Alright, there's a vehicle. Whoa, not on the PC, not on the PC. Alright, I've got a vehicle over there. Let me get some weaponage. I'm also, for this one, I'm not going to bother too much with gas cans. I'm just going to switch vehicles, because not everybody's going to be going for vehicles here. course, it will be important to get some weapons because after you leave the bridge area, it's a free-for-all. Devault, spot on with that. That's exactly what I was trying to achieve with, I think that's what we're trying to achieve with this. That's how it needs to happen, kind of. First one is all about driving, second one is about the teamwork. One has to shoot, one has to drive. We're going to have some shooters out on the field too, so if you want to be a shooter, do drop me a DM. I want to get 1 or 2 guys out on the field. They will be working under Paul, who's going to be the main marshal. Kind of just checking that things go the way they plan. I want you to record from your point of view as well, because I want to put a little after movie together, if I get enough footage. What's there already? So you can see the little timer is running down at the top right under the map. Ah! Fail. I thought I would get him. Okay, we're going to have to try this again. Cats. They think they own everything. Okay, we're going to try this again. Love Island. Donadan also saying if this one goes good, you should do a track in Miramar. Yes, indeed. I originally tried a track in Miramar. That was going to be my original plan with this. But I think Miramar is difficult. It's a big map. The roads are long. So if people get too far away from each other, it could also be a bit boring from a spectator point of view. But I mean, it's the best map for a race. I think so. So we'll start with the first one. Objective is to get a few to get a bunch of gamers that we can, like a bunch of vetted gamers on Discord. That we can rely on. Like we can rely on these guys to play a fair game if we put out a certain set of rules. Because then we can do fun stuff in the future too. On a whim and say, okay, only you guys in the room get this. So like it's being part of the inside club, really. Getting access to cool games. Yes, Devalt, exactly. So I'm gonna have 2 spectator viewpoints from the stream's point of view. I'll be following some action, and then if I can get a bunch of people recording their gameplay from their point of view, I can sync it all up and then it could make a fun video. Some cool music. And I can also use it to promote future events. I know you're hungry, little girl. They wake me up earlier in the morning to get fed, and then they ask for food earlier in the evening. Although there is food there. I don't understand. Don't understand, cats. Also, please don't walk on everything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, so just for those of you that are watching too, this is the line that I was talking about. This is the line there where the finish and the start line is. This little line in the game. So this is the end. So races are going to come down there. And the first person over this line wins. And then once you're over this line, it's basically free. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I think I'm going to have to feed her quickly, otherwise she's not going to leave me alone. Excuse me. Unbelievable. Check this out. Where are you? Unreal. I need to finish this game quickly, then I'll come feed you. Okay. And then once you're over that line, then basically you can start shooting. So the first person that's over the line, he can get out of his vehicle and start potting everybody that comes over the line until somebody drives over him, whatever. Then it can be chaos, but only once they're over the line. I don't want people camping on the bridge there. We'll make all of this stuff more clear for everybody who's not watching the stream, obviously. I'm just kind of going through the motions of... So I would have essentially landed anywhere on the map trying to find a vehicle. It's now 4 minutes to the first blue zone, which gives me another 2 minutes to find a vehicle, some weapons, and get to that starting line, which I think is pretty fair. I mean, I also messed around a bit now. Oh. See, that's not that is the problem. I'm totally blaming my cat. Why did you distract me? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to feed her quickly, otherwise I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Okay, I'm coming, Royal Highness. Sorry about that. When the cats demand, they demand. She was totally going to end the stream by stepping on something. Jan Willem saying it's going to be hectic. Indeed. Now, if I can only just get into... I don't want to waste my room card, which is why I'm doing a public room. So let's try this. 3rd time's a charm, right? So we also had a question on Discord if you can use bikes. Of course, any vehicle goes for this. So you can use any vehicle. Any weapons go. Once you get over the starting line, which happens there, once you get over the bridge on the other side, then it's a free-for-all. Then you can bumper bash. I mean, obviously, well, then you can engage hard. If you bumper bash before, then you're not going to be penalized, but you're not allowed to engage purposefully before you get over the bridge. The Pelo, the Deathrace is starting at 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. Why am I doubting myself now all of a sudden? It is 8. Yeah, 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. So we'll have the solos first. And then the same group of verified players, if you register on Discord, they will have access to the duos room. I don't want to make it too difficult to register for 2 games. I mean, I also don't have the admin power to... I've got a few volunteers. Harley on Discord, shout out. And Paul G in the background, shout out. Sir Rez G. And once you are verified in that verified group, you're going to have access to future games. It's going to be like a position where... Obviously, if you mess up, you're going to get kicked out. Or if you break the rules in a game and you just don't play fair. I mean, we're not going to be unreasonable, but if you don't play ball with the special games, because we need people who's going to be adhering to the rules. and doing the race for the race sake. But once you're on there, then yeah, we're going to start doing some interesting things. And if it works, I mean, it's going to work. We just need to do a few and see how it goes. So what I'm basically trying to do now is just a live demo lap. I've done a few, but I want to do one kind of on stream. It's a live game, so obviously nobody else is going to race with me, but it will give me some idea of the real life threats. Also just want to loot so I can... I do have time. You'll see the timer doesn't start for the blue zone. The blue zone timer doesn't start... You have like a minute or two. I need to time it properly, but you have a minute or two before that blue zone timer actually counts down from 5 minutes. And then when it counts down to 0, that's when the blue zone starts. So we're going to start the race at 2 minutes. Oh, there is somebody here. Don't really want to engage. No, I'm trying to do this Deathrace test. Let me see if I can find a vehicle. Was that the person I heard back at the house? I don't think so. Alright, so I would also imagine kind of jumping there, to be honest with you, as part of my strategy. So, but you're going to have to start looking for a car as you shoot down. That's probably going to be the best bet. Find a car first. There we go. And then you can drive to... I mean, you can loot anywhere, really. You just can't go off the route. But, I mean, once you get to Razhok, you can loot anywhere. You just have to... Well, you just can't drive your car off route. I mean, we're going to give you some leniency. We're not going to be that strict. But, I mean, it's not intended for you to go to the middle of the map, loot, and then get back on the route. Otherwise, it becomes impossible to police movements. Or to double-check if anybody... If there's rogue players, we can easily identify them. I thought that was a car. So I've got 50 seconds. It's going to be tricky for me, this one. It's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be very tough. No, look, Devalt, we're not going to penalize you. That rule is basically put in place to... so people don't drive too far off route to go and loot stuff. I mean, you can move off the road, but I mean, if you're going to cut a corner and going over a hill or something, then that's obviously a problem. So we're trying to prevent it. It makes it easier to spot those infringements if there are. But I mean, if you take a sharp corner and you drive off, if you park your vehicle next to a building in Razhok or whatever, I mean, those things are all acceptable. Right, so clearly I missed a 2-minute timer. That's okay. I mean, we're going to advise, I'm going to advise everybody to record their race. I want to do it for the clips, but there's a benefit to recording your race too. If everybody can record their race, then it makes it a lot easier to say, okay, it doesn't matter when you cross that race, that starting line. As long as you jump, get a vehicle, cross the starting line, cross the finish line, and then we can time your race based on your video. Obviously, they'll only work with a trusted group of players, so we're going to start at the first step. And then we can open time trials as well. in your own time, you can do a time trial on the race. But that'll be in the future weeks. Now the buggy does drift a bit heavy. It does spin out too if you... I don't know if I would race with this, to be honest. I don't know why I'd take... I'm going to swap it now. I just want to get to the start here. Of course, an off-road race is also very much potential. Alright, so there we go. That's basically going to be the starting point. Right there. The zone is working for us. We've got time. So I'm basically... I've got 2 less minutes now than what it would normally take, or what it's going to take on race night. So by here, we'll already be 2 minutes in at the point that I'm starting now. I'll have the luxury of switching cars on this route because I don't think anybody else can go for cars as much as I am. Definitely, Devault, 100% spot on. That's exactly what I want to try and do. So if we can get various, especially when people start fighting, and I can get various, like a viewpoint from a marshal, the riders. The route isn't too difficult, I think. Let's just remember to take the right turn off. And it can get a bit tedious. So I'm by Malta. So of course, I mean, you'll be able to go off like that, you know. But I mean, if you're going to be cutting over to my left here and kind of cut out this corner to get ahead of somebody, that's a no-no. If I were to cut over there and cut out most of that road, of course, your finger's going to get bloody sore after this. After a few races I did this morning, because you tend to press harder. Now imagine at some point having some bullets come at you. I mean, you're going to have to try and dodge them somehow, shoot back. But I mean, the shooters we're not going to, they are going to be like stumbling blocks rather than trying to take you out outright. I'm not going to give them instructions to open a hailstorm of bullets on you. That's not going to be fun. I think they're going to go for tires. Right up, okay, so let's simulate a quick petrol change / of course, if you spot a car en route, you should take it. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be fair game. Oh, close. So this is a tricky part that I usually forget, like that I just want to make sure I get right every time. We go over the bridge. You basically keep to your left. Oh, he's gonna chase me down. Yeah, you keep to your left. I think this is right, yeah. Get back onto the mainland. You don't go over that second bridge area there. And here, of course, with these things, I mean, you can cut a little bit, but I mean, you can't cut through that tree there. That's not on. I mean, the rule is going to be stay on the road, that's for sure. So that we can closely monitor those, you know, if anybody is taking a chance, we can see if multiple people moved over multiple times. This guy's totally following me. I'm too scared to check. He's totally behind me. He's not adhering to the same race as I am, so he would be able to shoot me. That's Okay, that's a fair indication of what the real race would be like. I sadly don't have enough medkits. So obviously I've lost out on my 2. Oh, no, come on, let me get away, Don't shoot my tires, I don't want to switch vehicles again, thank you. Can't believe how fond the blues on these guys are, it's crazy. Fortunately, this blue zone also doesn't take too much health, but I still have a way to go. It's not close, guys. It's not close at all. It's a death race for a reason. So even at the short, I mean, it looks like a pretty short route, but I can guarantee you it's not. It feels like, I mean, you can see on this how long I've been going for now. How long has this stream been going? Or this race? You can time it. See if I can patch in time. I didn't really pick up enough stuff. I doubt I'm going to make this, but let's try. Let's see if I'm death race material. And of course, that's the other benefit of a death race, right? You kind of play it as it lies. So if the blue zone is not beneficial for the riders on the day, it kind of is what it is, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to patch up again properly. Hopefully that'll sustain me to the end. Come on, little dude, ride! I think I can make it. Got enough gas in the tank. No, I'm probably not going to make it. Look at how quickly it's going down now. Now, see if definitely getting some health packs is going to be key. That's where I started. Well, failed death race 1 attempt. Yes. All the cats. Whoa. Well, I'm quite happy with it. I'm not going to try that again. My thumb is killing me. Boost is a must, Paul. Indeed. Indeed. I'm not going to do the full race again, but I will do it just now. It's a killer on your thumb. It is a killer. Bull saying Blue Zone 1, Deadbird 0. Deadbird 0. Indeed. Yes, I gave you a little bit of snacks. You got lots of food. Why are you in the live stream situation right now? Look at this. Can I play? Do you mind if I play on my own? Maybe she's smelling the dead bird. She wants a piece of the dead bird. Devil's saying it gets easier. You just need to correct the correct vehicle. Yes. I reckon I'm going to go there. Oh, actually, no, I'll go there. No, there. No, there. There. Where would be the most... I need to research. I don't know if vehicles spawn the same every time. Yeah, Devil, you're right. She does want her 15 seconds of fame. Okay. It's funny, she doesn't want to come into the camera. Come here. Look at this. Insane. Can I just finish this game, then I will come give you more food. Unbelievable. Taking chances. Look at that night sky. Looking for a vehicle, so I think this is a good strategy. I think finding a vehicle on drop. Look at that. I've never seen the game with this like twilight evening effect. This is amazing. So I got 3 minutes. Yeah, maybe we should allow vehicles to get into the, like, close to the buildings. It might save a bit of time, to be honest with you. I'll consider that. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Yes, Devolt, it'll be interesting to see. Look, I mean, that's why it's not always going to be 100. It's going to be a random match, not a 100% fair for everybody, because there's going to be people that's not going to find a vehicle. And they probably are going to miss the cutoff. Okay, I've got a few things here. I was hoping for a few others. For fuel tank or two, but it's okay. But I think there needs to be some level of difficulty. There needs to be some level of, like, you know, you kind of need to have a bit of a strategy and practice that. Like, don't land, or where do you want to land? Like, finding a space where you know there's a vehicle. Holding where there's usually a good bit of loot. Of course, there's no rules for getting to the starting line. For that, everybody will be able to just drive their asses off. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I'm going to change my vehicle at the next time I spot one. So yeah, I've got 42 seconds to get to the starting line. Alright, there we go. Let's try this properly now. Let's see if this is going to work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Let's go! And also not all vehicles drive at the same speed, right? So it's going to be... the weapons are going to equalize it. In a way. Yeah, Devil, this is a very nice blue zone, or a nice zone for us. It would be great if we get this in the game as well. But sadly, it'll be luck of the draw. See, there's a lot of Dacias on this map. I think those are going to be fun to drive with on race day. I also want to say that I think duos is going to be more fun. Duos in this death race is going to be a more fun version of the game. Oh yeah, driving into the sunset. Love it. Alright, here we go, first bridge. Second bridge. Third bridge. Back on mainland. This is a good stretch to have some stuff go down. Get some people on the left building there. Maybe plant some cars across the raceway there. Yeah, it's a pretty cool route this. This is a really cool route, I think. Oh, I should have driven over that guy. But I don't want to get distracted by this route. Oh, don't spin out. No! It would have been a perfect ride. Yeah. Try that again. I went so well. And I definitely think 2 gas cans would be a good number to have. I think this is going to be the best vehicle to race in. Or the Dacia, maybe. Well, on road, it's hard to read comments. I'm try and staying in the game. Oh, come on, I hope I can do it this time. Will it backfire there? Oh, this should be doable unless I get some engagement from some players. Yeah, look, if any part of the map ends in the blue, or if there's a big part of the race in blue, it's going to be a slaughter fest, Deathrace, you're right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, Tiger. Right, so far so good. I think this is going to work well, guys. I am so excited. Ooh, this car sucks a lot juice a lot quicker than the other one did, it feels like. Oh, will I find another vehicle? Now that's the question. I didn't keep my eye on the fuel there. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. I'm gonna get to try all of them. Oh yeah, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Oh, this one drives a lot heavier than the other two vehicles. A lot heavier. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And watch as I say that somebody shoots me in the face. Come on! Yeah! Okay, let me just have a sip of water. That was great. I think that's going to work perfectly. You mad at me? Okay. I think that is going to work really, really well, guys. Let me try and finish this game in style now. There's still stuff to loot, yeah. Ah, now I get it. This whole pink sky looking thing is part of that promo thing. Oh, I didn't click until now. I thought it was overly pink. So there we go, guys. That was the perfect circle for this race type. I hope we get one of these on Race Down Sunday. But I suspect we're going to have one good one and one difficult ass race. But I think it's good. I think it's good. It needs, the randomness making it difficult is what it's about. And if everybody dies in a blue zone, it'll be the person that got the furthest. But I don't. I think everybody can. I think everybody will be able to. Well, I think at least one person will be able to make it within the confines of the rules, legitimately within that time. Also, we're going to set the zones to shrink much slower than this, so there will be even more time, really. So we shouldn't have, at least in the front running pack, there shouldn't be any blue zone deaths. Alright, are we going to get a little drop here? Let's see. Devil saying he's going to practice some more after the stream. Indeed, I think having a little strategy, your own personal strategy, is going to be what makes or breaks this game. Or for you at least, or for the person. He's got a sniper rifle, that's for sure. Watch this. There's something powerful there. I'm not too keen to engage with that. Come on. Oh! Get out. Accidental fire. So there's quite a bit of time in this game. I mean, I finished the race. And there's still a whole bunch of time left. Of course, the blue zone has been very favorable. But I think if you focus on the race, and that's why not killing everybody else is going to be so important. Or not focusing on killing other people. Just playing the game. Or just trying to finish the race. Is that car on? I think it was in the building there, on this big structure. Ooh, what's that? Must be a spot. it's gonna work. Oh, don't reload, not like this, not like this. Who else is there? Somebody else there. What was that? Jeez, like. I mean, good for me, but what was that? Oh my word, look at that. Imagine having a final circle like that on Sunday. That'll be amazing. I think I'm going to get that vehicle and get out of here. Ah! Default gun check. That's a little frustrating. Thank you, Wenzel. I kind of missed that one in the heat of the battle. I'm happy with the top 10, not gonna lie, but still frustrating. I should have switched to the AK sooner. Right, I think let's do one more. I'm not gonna do a full. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. Okay. Deathrace practice. Take 3. Okay, so let me try a different strategy this time. Let me try... Oh, I think that's a good one. Far? Very far. I'll stick to the road side of this, just in case. Yes, Malta it is then. Thanks, Devolt. Yeah, I'm always happy with the top 10, to be honest with you. Seems like a nice round number. So I've got one little friend here. Come on, just give me something long range that I can shoot with. Give me. No. Where'd you go? I can't see him now. Oh, that's nice long range, but now I don't have a scope. Oh, look at me get a fright of my life. Holy shit. Where did he go? That was so funny. Man alive. Oh, my apologies. It's raining. Oh, my nose just started itching there. I couldn't prevent it. I don't have a sneeze button yet. I don't have a sneeze button. A little bit of pointless shooting. I mean, why not? I mean, of course, this combination of weapon and scope doesn't really make much sense. But we'll try it. Ah, come now. Feels like a booby-trapped vehicle up here. Like it's planted. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the race now. I've decided. part of it. There should be some action at school, I think. Go to school for Chinky on the way through. I'm breaking a speed record here for this vehicle. Lucky shot there. Didn't know where he was. There are a lot of drop zones, red zones here. Oh! I'll take that any day. Thank you. I'm glad that was caught on stream. Goodness gracious. I think I'm in a good position. I'm still hidden here. I'm a little bit exposed, yeah, not gonna lie. Did he hear me there? He must have. Again, rather lucky. Rather lucky. Let's check out this orange Charderoony. Ching.
Don't let anything or anyone stand in the way of taking your shot.
Sorry, Dylan, I missed your question earlier. You said solos get automatically added to duos. Yes, it's going to be the same room essentially that you're going to get given permission to. We'll just make the duos room available, and you guys have to kind of organize yourselves. So it's first come, first served basis for that. Come now, run up the hill. That's definitely bait shooting. That's the only thing it can be. Bot shooting. Frights. Frights. See, he definitely knows my vicinity. I have no idea where he is. Not quite fair, is it? Gooi one of these guys for us. Get his attention. A little way to go. Unless he's long gone. I'm not usually one for a sniper rifle, but I thought I'd try it today. Seems like fun, if you can get it right. How's it, Lynn? How are you? Catching me on the back end of the stream today. Uh-oh, this is going to be trouble. I forgot about this blue zone. Lynn, I practiced the Deathrace map for Sunday earlier. It was quite good. It's quite good. I think it's going to be a good race. Ah, come on. Not gonna make it, not gonna make it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. If I don't die, I'm gonna steal this car and I'm just gonna drive. Oh! I mean, I got top 8, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But still. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, I tell you. Alright, I think that's gonna be... I think that's gonna be it for me for this stream. I might see you guys a little bit later. Until then, cheers.